Imagine stepping off a plane in a bustling airport, your eyes wide with jet lag, only to discover a country that flips everything you thought you knew about Asia upside down. That's Malaysia for you. And wait until you hear the jaw-dropping surprises that left these Americans reeling after just one day. Picture this. A group of wide-eyed Americans, fresh from the States, land in Kuala Lumpur International Airport, expecting chaos and crowds like back home. But instead, they're greeted by spotless floors, efficient lines, and smiles everywhere. One guy from Texas blurts out, "I can't believe how clean and modern this place is. It's like walking into a sci-fi movie." They grab their bags in record time and hop on a high-speed train into the city, zooming past lush green palm trees and towering buildings that make their hometown skyscrapers look tiny. As the train pulls into KL Central, the heart of the city, the first real shock hits. The mix of cultures. People of Malay, Chinese, Indian, and even European descent chatting away in English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil all at once. A girl from New York says, "Back home, we talk about diversity. But here it's real. Everyone gets along like it's no big deal." They check into a budget hotel that's cleaner and fancier than anything they'd find for the same price in the U.S., and that's when the adventure really kicks off. Hungry after the long flight, they venture out for food. And oh boy, Malaysian street food is the game changer. They stumble upon a hawker stall selling nasi lemak, coconut rice with spicy sambal, fried chicken, and peanuts, for just a couple of bucks. One American takes a bite, and his eyes light up. "This is the best thing I've ever eaten. And it's cheaper than a coffee back home." They try roti canai, flaky bread dipped in curry, and satay skewers grilled right in front of them, the smoky aroma filling the air. But then comes the king of fruits, durian. The vendor cracks one open, and the smell hits like a wave, sweet, custardy, but with a funky onion twist. Half the group loves it, calling it creamy heaven, while the other half gags and runs, shouting, "How do people eat this?" It's banned in hotels and trains because of that smell. They laugh it off and keep exploring, amazed at how safe the streets feel, even at night. No worries about pickpockets or shady areas like in some big U.S. cities. A mom from California notes, "I feel safer here walking alone than in L.A. As the sun sets, the city transforms. The Petronas Twin Towers light up the sky like giant diamonds, and the Americans climb to a rooftop bar for the view. One whispers, "I thought Malaysia was all jungles and beaches." But this is more modern than parts of America. They head to Jalan Alor, a famous night market buzzing with energy. Stalls line the street, selling everything from grilled seafood to exotic fruits. Under strings of red lanterns, music plays, vendors shout offers, and the air is thick with sizzling woks. They try lok, skewers dipped in boiling pots, and fresh coconut water straight from the nut. The prices blow their minds, a full meal for under $5. A guy from Chicago says in the U.S. this would cost $20 and taste half as good. But it's not just the food, it's the people. Strangers strike up conversations, offering tips on where to go next. One local invites them to join a table at a mamak stall, open 24/7, where they sip teh tarik, frothy pulled tea, and chat about life. The Americans are stunned by the hospitality. No tipping needed, and everyone treats you like family. As midnight approaches, they wander into Chinatown, where temples glow with incense and shops sell herbs and trinkets. The blend of old and new hits hard, ancient traditions right next to malls with the latest gadgets. They spot a Hindu temple and a mosque side by side, with a Chinese shrine nearby. A traveler from Florida remarks, "In America, we have melting pots, but here it's a full-on stew, flavors mixing perfectly without losing their taste." Tired but excited, they catch a grab ride, like Uber but cheaper and faster, to Batu Caves, just outside the city. Even at dawn, monkeys scamper around the giant golden statue of Lord Murugan, guarding the colorful stairs to the cave temple. Climbing the 200 steps, they enter the massive cavern filled with Hindu shrines. The cool air, a relief from the humidity. One American pants. This is spiritual and a workout. Way better than any gym back home. Inside, priests chant and pigeons flutter, creating a mystical vibe that leaves them in awe. Back in the city by morning, they grab breakfast at another stall. Congee with youtiao, or maybe idli with chutney, reflecting the Indian influence. The variety is endless, and they're hooked. But the biggest surprise? How affordable everything is. Hotels, transport, food, all top-notch without breaking the bank. A couple from Seattle calculates, "We've spent less in 24 hours here than on one dinner date in the US. And the cleanliness, no litter, public toilets with bidets that make American ones seem primitive. They laugh about the no shoes in houses rule and the la at the end of sentences, like ya la, making English fun and casual. As the day wraps, they sit in a park, watching families picnic under rain trees. One says, "I came expecting adventure, but got a lesson in harmony, flavor, and value." Malaysia isn't just a destination, it's a revelation. From the futuristic skyline to the street-side feasts, the warm welcomes to the cultural mashup. These Americans can't believe how much they've fallen in love in just 24 hours. And trust me, if you think this is shocking, wait until you experience it yourself. Malaysia will change how you see the world forever.